this video, I wanted to talk to you about ways that you can find affordable housing options in Houston. And ironically, one website that you can go to find that is affordablehousinghouston.com. Now, this is a website that I just learned about. I've never seen it up until probably last week when I was doing some research. But if you're looking for housing, let's say you are somebody who is working and you don't have enough to pay for an apartment. A lot of times, you can work with an apartment locator if you're on a budget, but if you don't have three times the rent, then typically apartment locators, they can't work with you. And in speaking to apartment locators, they've said, the starting point is around $2,400 a month. Sometimes I speak to clients who are making below that. They might be making $1,200 a month, and that doesn't put them in a range to get help from an apartment locator. And then also, if they're trying to get on a housing wait list in Houston, that wait list is 2 to 5 years long if you're just applying through the housing authority. So what do people do who are they're working, but their income just doesn't put them in a range of working with an apartment locator, and they can't wait years on a housing wait list? Well, this website, this may be an answer for you. What you can do is they tell you what your AMI is. And I believe the apartments that are on these websites, these are tax credit apartments. So basically they have half of the units that are market rate, and the other half are affordable units. The way they determine if you can get into one of those affordable units and pay a discounted rent is according to your AMI, or area median income. Up until finding this website, it was very difficult to try to find out what the AMI was in Houston. But this has a calculator that you can use. So you can essentially type in your household size, income that you make. 18,000 is the limit. So if you put 17,000, they're going to tell you that you don't make enough. So 18,000 through 96,000, that's the limit to qualify for some of these programs. But let's just say somebody makes 18,000 with a family of three. Let's see what the AMI is. 30% AMI. Somebody same family size, they make 25,000. And this is going by not monthly but yearly income. So at 25,000 a year, family size of three is 50% AMI. The even better thing about this website is when you go down here, you can see all these different apartments, but this will change according to the AMI that you enter. So let's look at this apartment complex, the Circuit on Capitol Street. And whenever you click the apartment profiles, you can see it on a map. So you can see this is over there close to, was that kind of like the Heights and Washington Avenue. So the Circuit. Okay, I've seen this. Yeah, this looks like, I've seen this one before. So you see all the details. You got 300 units basically. Half of them are affordable units. And then they show you need to be under 100 or 50%, and it looks like you need to be under 80% AMI to qualify for these apartments. Let's see if we click this, that'll take us back to, okay, so it just takes us back to this. Okay, I'm back. Had to pause it. Somebody came into the office. Don't know where I left off, but basically you can find the information about each apartment here. They're going to tell you the AMI that you need to fall under. So I think this is a really good tool. And again, a lot of these apartments, I believe, these are low-income tax credit apartments. And what it means is half of the units are affordable. What happens is the government, they give tax breaks to these developers or the apartment complex in exchange for them making some of the units affordable. So this is just one way that you can find low-income tax credit apartments. If you go to the Houston Case Manager's website, you can see I put this map out, and they have lots more low-income tax credit apartments. You'll want to call these places to ensure that they are low-income tax credit apartments. There's numbers on each of these plots on the map. You'll want to call them and also ask what the AMI is and what is the process of applying and getting into their program. But again, if you're somebody who is working and you have a little bit of income, but it won't qualify you for an apartment complex, you can't work with an apartment locator, come to this affordablehousinghouston.com. Enter in your household size and your monthly income, and then they'll show you a listing of apartments that you may qualify for based on your income. If you have more questions about affordable housing, anything like that in the Houston area, go ahead and just leave a comment below, or you can go to HoustonCaseManagers.com. We got lots of resources there on housing, employment assistance, mental health resources, all that good stuff. So just let me know if you have questions. I'm glad to help.